I think what fascinates me about this building is also really important that it is so far away from a city, because it has to be a journey to go here, because when you see this concrete block going down into the ocean, you also get curious. But if it was in the middle of a big city, I don't think you will get the same experience.
Under 是靠近挪威最南方的海下餐厅，位于海平面下5.5米处。
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Under. May I get your jacket, madam?
Okay, thank you. It's very nice.
So, are we ready to dive in a little bit deeper under the water?
Yeah,
yes.
Sure.
Perfect. So this is the first view of the restaurant from the up. And in total, we're gonna go tonight 5.5 meters under the sea level, which is the floor what we have on the main dining room. But our first stop tonight is gonna be here on our mezzanine level. You're gonna enjoy your first 4 servings over here. And here is a couple of small things to show you. The first one is here to see the dining room a bit better from the up. And then from this window over here, we can see that we are already a bit under the waters. And the big window is going all the way downstairs. And our open kitchen you can see as well, located at the end of the dining room.
The mahogany clam is a really special ingredient. We are serving is around 60 to 100 years old, and if you want to know exactly how old it is, you can count the lines. It's really fascinating because the oldest one that was ever found, it was 507 years old. The reason for the tomato juice there, the clear tomato water, is because that it has a lot of umami, and also it's not too powerful. It will not overpower the taste of the clam. We use a special tomato that's called strawberry tomatoes. And then the elderflower oil is there. Summer is coming, we need some floral tastes. So the elderflower oil is elderflowers that we collected last year and then infused in an oil and kept them in a bunker. In Norway, there's no really traditions for eating eel. And eel fishing have been actually banned for many years in Norway, but the last 4 years, a group of fishermen have had the chance to start to test fishing to see if the population of eel is going up and if it's increasing. And every year the result is getting better and better, and more fishermen is getting the license to fish for them. And the way of this dish was one of my favorite ways of eating eel back home in Denmark. Normally we will eat it with a bechamel sauce, a white sauce with parsley. We just don't have parsley here because this season there's no fresh parsley now. Now there is, but there wasn't when we made the dish. I call it egg custard though. I don't call it shawarmusi because I like to use the words of Scandinavia. It is made out of the green shore crab. That is small green crabs that's living close to the coastline. Scandinavia don't really eat it, and I think it's a shame because there's so much of it, and it's one of the best soups you can make also. So basically we are making a stock, a soup, out of the crab. We put of course some cream because it's good, and some eggs into the shawarmushi or the egg custard.
I like langoustine for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Who doesn't like langoustine? It's also, I'm really strict about the size of the langoustine. So sometimes the fisherman, he's thinking I'm crazy, I think. The perfect langoustine for me is between 21 and 24 centimeters. The sauce is made out of taking the liver from the langoustine. Many people think it's the brain, but it's actually the liver, this brown thing that's inside the head. We roast that in its own shell, take it out, blitz it, and then we add some pickled plum, some cream, and some plum vinegar that is aged for 7 years actually now. For me, it's both. It's fantastic.
Also, I like the lamb very much, especially for the braid in the lamb inside. That was so delicious.
In Belgium, they call it a pitivia. The lamb I mentioned earlier is the lamb we have on the menu now. And then we use the neck, then we use the front legs also to put into this the bread. And then the back legs, we are making a traditional technique in Norway called fenalår, where you are salting it and curing it. Fenalår has to be cured for minimum 2 years before we start to use it.